Wife made, out of the blue, a joke about the paternity of our kid. Did I went too far for requesting a paternity test? We've been together 3 years, been married 1 year, and have an infant. Relationship has been the best of my life and relatively smooth throughout. No red flags. Our child is healthy and happy. We're in a pretty great familial situation currently. We are blessed to really have no real stresses or anxieties. We were at the grocery store and my wife asked me not to purchase something because of potential BPA in the item, a chemical which can leach into food and impact fertility. I joked that I clearly didn't have issues with fertility since we had a kid as soon as we started trying, and I've been consuming that item regularly. Then she joked, "Well, maybe our kid's not yours." It took me a second to really process what she said, but once I did, I got very sad and upset. I initially told her, "Don't joke about that," and "Why would you say something like that?" And I stopped talking the rest of the time at the grocery store. But once we got to the car, the idea had built up enough in my head that I told her I'm going to getting a paternity test immediately. She pushed back and started going down a number of defensive vectors, from "Why don't you trust me?" to "Is your reaction saying something about you I should be worried about?" To which I replied, heatedly, "I understand the idea is ludicrous, but you suggested it, completely out of the blue, and now it's out there. And there's no way to put this question away ever again except to actually get a test." After a few rounds of this, she acquiesced and left me to go look for a test. I trust my wife. She's a fantastic person, a successful professional, a great mother, etc. But I had never even fathomed that our child wasn't mine until she made what was, in all likelihood, the worst joke and retort in history. Am I overreacting? Best comments. If it's normal in your relationship to joke around like this, I don't think it's that out of pocket of a joke to make. My partner and I make jokes like this all the time because the setup is right. If they don't normally joke around like this, then I can more understand why OP is upset. But I still do think the wife didn't mean for him to take it as seriously as he has, and asking for a paternity test probably, to her, feels like a serious escalation. Your wife was playfully joking with you because the idea that you aren't the father is absurd to her. Getting a paternity test is a slap in her face. Oh boy, certain things you should never joke about. Wasn't a funny joke, not even remotely, a throwaway remark that will infest your family with distrust unless you get a DNA result showing the baby is yours. Your wife needs to make better jokes if she thought this thoughtless remark wasn't potentially hurtful.